Allgood is my mom's ex-boyfriend. This dude, Allgood. And the only reason we called him that is because we're like, hey, what's going on, man? He's like, it's all good. Remember that dude? All good. He had like one lazy eye and like half a beard, and I just remember like he was always smoking crack. And my mom was like, "Be nice to John." I'm like, "Who the fuck is John?" She's like, "All good." And I'm like, oh. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell. If you could do me a favor right now and please smash that like button and hit subscribe, that would really help out the podcast. Also, we have a comedy show coming up September 11th at Comptra Theater. You can get tickets for that online, ComtraTheater.com, and then go to September 11th show. It's the Greenfield's Finest Podcast show. Also, a shout out to our buddy Greek. His little baby Elias was born today. So
congratulations, Greek.
Welcome to Earth, baby Greek. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. My main man to the left of me, he got 9.5 toes, but he's still fucking them hoes. Make some noise for Anthony Sholey.
What's up, man?
And then next to him, my main man, he stays cutting that grass, but he's always busting that ass. Make some noise for Johnny Rosado.
What's up? What's up?
Dude, I don't think I can do this today.
And then to the right of me, my main man, I don't know what rhymes with red tomato pincushion, but he looks like a red tomato pincushion. Make some noise for Moneyline Welsh.
What's up, dude? That sun is no joke, man.
Back.
Oh, fuck.
What's that, like your fifth vacation in like 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's been an aggressive run here. I'm glad it's over. Good time, though.
Yeah, sounds like it, dude.
How was the improv show?
The improv was fucking awesome.
You guys did good.
Yeah, me and Jay Diddy brought it home. That was like, it was the coolest thing about it was like after we got done, people we didn't know were like, "Can we get your pictures?" And I just looked at Joe like, "We made it."
Absolutely.
It might have been a homeless chick from Homestead, but who cares?
It doesn't matter.
You know what I mean?
I got a similar story. We'll get into that in a little bit, but
I was like, dude, but it was all around. It was like, it was just fucking great. The crowd was Greenfield heavy. Greenfield represented. Thank you, everyone who came. It was just it was probably like one of the best nights of my life.
I was getting like, well, that's awesome. I was getting heat for not being there, like by like random people. Like, dude, where the fuck were you at? Like, dude, I had a fancy
Fantasy
draft.
football draft.
Yeah,
One of the biggest nights of your friend's life. If you had a fantasy football draft that can't be moved. Was it an online draft too, right?
Yeah, but you can't do it. What am I going to do? An online draft at the Improv?
In between
No,
jokes.
I mean you just moved the online draft to a different time.
No,
I mean it's preseason.
Talk to Eddie Coyne, man.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, quick announcement. Fuck you, Eddie Coyne. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's what fucking sucked. But dude, I know you guys had our other draft this weekend, but I don't. I know like 20 NFL players. I like figured it out.
No, it didn't go well for me.
No.
Yeah, I took three defense.
I got Dobbins, dude.
What?
I didn't know. He got hurt that day. My sheet, I printed out the night before. The last preseason game, I picked him third round, and like
third round.
Yeah.
It started howling.
Dude, there was no by then. No, like only two other people knew, and that like Jimmy Sims made sure to get his back up first, and then tell me.
Oh.
But yeah, he's like, dude, I think he's hurt. I'm like, how? He can't be hurt that bad. He is season-ending injury.
Yeah.
I almost picked that Etienne dude.
Yeah, Travis Etienne.
Yeah, and like I didn't know he was hurt, but I remembered somebody like saying like made a joke about like, dude, but wonder who's gonna grab Etienne, and I was like, and I didn't research it, and I was literally about to hit the button, and I was like, and then I just remembered that text message, so I went and like Googled it real quick. I was like, oh, thank God. Well, that would have sucked, Dick. So how was the draft?
So the draft was very, very, very good time.
Late start, 8 p.m., huh?
8 p.m. Okay, so first off, there was Yogi provided no food for anyone. Luckily, Carm brought empanadas to his lady maid, and she sells them. So hook up with Carm and buy some empanadas. They were fucking.
Yeah, they were good.
Dude, I love him. But so he like mentioned like to stop down the Little Italy days like a while ago. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So they have like a food truck or something.
Yeah, they do have a food truck. Him and his girlfriend, I think her name's Cody. They sell she makes them and does all the like the. He said they sold close to 1,000 empanadas at a Little Italy festival. Like, and we ate them there. There was like 20 of them, but we crushed them like as soon as he got there because for one they were good and two there was nothing else to eat.
So Yogi's been a piece of shit with the snacks ever since we started making them pay for the.
Dude,
week.
that's what we were saying, dude. The one year, like me and Dina, like we like added it all up and we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yogi's like, I don't pay, dude. I provide the party. I'm like, Dina's like, you put out a bag of pretzels and like a half a case of beer, dude. What are you talking about? He's like, fine, I'm never buying nothing ever again. And sure enough, he kept up his end of the party.
Like seriously, nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no, dudes were eating by the end of the night.
He didn't even provide pencils. No, he usually provide stationery, dude. He was like, didn't provide it this year.
Dudes were making their own concoctions of like pretzels mixed with salad dressing. I seen Beezer eating pretzels mixed with salad dressing in a bowl, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Eating out of the pickle jar.
Yeah, just fucking dudes are just, it's like, I'm saying, dog, I just got back from Nemi, you know what I mean? I was up Nemicorn for 3 days. We're like, hey, your fucking roots probably got crushed, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your fucking phone doesn't work. Order some fucking pizza.
Dude, like, nobody else knows any pizza shops out there. Where's the place to go, Yogi?
Yeah, right, exactly.
The best is, okay, so there was like a couple shrooms at the party. A couple guys had shrooms. They were having a good time. Not wrong
There was
with
nothing
that.
else to eat.
Yeah, there
There's a 4-seat fucking psychedelic mushrooms because they were starving.
Hey, you got to
Empanadas and mushrooms, dude. That was all that was there.
So dude, imagine, I'm trying to paint this picture for you, Jack. So like a couple, some people partook in shrooms. Dudes are hammered drunk. Wearing comfy clothes like loungewear, sweatpants
Right.
and a t-shirt or sweat shorts and a t-shirt.
Greenfield uniform.
Yeah. And Yogi comes up with a great idea at 10:30. Once we all finally break him down, dude, we are starving. He's like, I'm saying, dude, it's about that time. Let's go out. I'm like, dude, you got dudes tripping their face off. And people wearing sweatpants have been drinking heavy since 5 o'clock. You want to take these dudes out into the public?
Where are dudes supposed to go out?
Where did he even want to go? I think
asked him.
I was probably belligerent by that time and didn't like.
I think there's an Amish restaurant down the street from his house.
Yeah, there's not much nightlife out there that I know of. Like we're gonna take over the Beltry Event Center.
Yeah.
Like it's right down the street. That was go crash a wedding or something.
Yeah, you can't be taking a bunch of 4-year-old dudes out when they're on mushrooms. And
No.
no fucking way.
I had to put my foot down. Like, no,
This is a bad idea.
I said, yeah, Shuley said that like in Tropic Thunder. He's like, man, this is a bad idea. I was dying, dude. And like, it was like the draft was just so much, like so many fucking laughs. Like no one cares about who you pick, but just the insanity of like the events that took place there.
When did dudes start eating the mushrooms? Like the wait for the draft was over?
No, there was dudes. There's a couple guys
That
that
just ate them
Ate 'em
immediately?
before they
before they got in the car to go out to Yogi. So
Oh my.
And that's like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah, so everybody got there.
Dude, we stopped
There
at
you go.
we stopped at Gecko to get beer, dude. And there might have been 5 million people in line at Gecko. I'm like, dude, we're
yeah,
never getting out of here.
and
You
then
know, there's no beer or ice or anything, so we had to like stock up.
dude, and then we're lying for some reason. Like Mishka couldn't get his cigarettes, and they were like harassing him. And like, dude, it was just it was. He's like, dude, there's nothing wrong with the ID. He's like, what is wrong with this piece of shit store? I'm like, dude, I'll get you your cigarettes. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what about when we walked in and Burns is sitting there like he had like a stand and he's like, come on, dude. He's like, I got these patches to take hangovers away or something.
This is the best. So Burns had these patches that were like supposed to cure hangovers. He was like, I took one the night before and I drank for 12 hours and partied like an animal and I feel great. So dudes are like, what is it? And he's like, it's like vitamins and good shit all in a patch. So it's called vitamins and good shit, I guess. Everyone I know that had the patch on was like dead the next day from a hangover.
It's poisoned.
I talked to everyone who wore a patch. I'm like, dude, did that patch work for you? Dude, it was the worst hangover I ever had.
Yeah, I didn't get a patch, and I felt okay. Like I got some sleep. Shuley was like down for 2 days. I know my brother-in-law was like, dude, he's like, I'm feeling like shit. Yeah, he like woke up and like looked at the patch. Like, you're like, what the fuck was that really gonna do?
Everybody had it like on their rib cage.
He
patched up. Like,
dude, you talked to Burns, though. Burns like, I feel perfectly fine.
Dude.
I mean, that's just a great night.
Patches
Fucking
didn't work.
hangover patches, shrooms, draft. I mean,
Yeah,
no
once-
food, yo.
Yeah, that makes it. I almost don't want him to get food just so you could be ridiculed for it every fucking
Yeah.
time.
Dude, the best, dude, this not even the best part. Like we get in there, dude, and there's like a fucking maniac dog that fucking wanted to bark for like 2 hours during the draft, dude. He's like, he ain't used to this many people. I'm like, dudes,
Want him outside.
couple dudes are tripping and like about to lose their minds because this dog won't quit barking at him. You know what I mean? And like every time like somebody would come in, like dude, he would just bark for like he wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take him outside or put him in the basement. He just sat there and pet him.
Stubborn dude, man.
He would just sit there and pet him like it's okay, Titus.
Dude, he kept saying like, John was like, get that fucking dog outside. And the only cool thing about the dog is he kept attacking Stutch.
I would have kept him around then too.
Yo, Stutch, dude, what's wrong with your dog, bro? His dog's like, oh no, dude, he don't like not too many people. I don't know what you did to him, dog. But like, dudes are trying to pick their picks, and the dog's like, yeah, like in your face. You're like, dude, this is. I mean, I've been sober for 6 fucking years. I was ready to lose my mind. I'm like, dude, what's going on? Get this fucking dog
Dude,
out
yeah, I
of
think
here.
after like round like 8, like the dog chilled out. Like, dude, yeah, Stutch. I don't know. Stutch came to hang out. He like then like dudes were just trying to like dude write the names. You know what I mean? Like, and then he's like, dude, I'm done with this shit, and he just fucking posted up on the beanbag.
Just caught him. Just slept.
Dude, it was just chilling, dude, like in the middle of the room on the beanbag.
But you guys didn't sleep over, did you?
No, fuck, no.
That's what I mean. I've never he threw that out there. Like
I don't even
dudes
remember
do it.
Yogi saying like, dude's ready to go out. Like, I'd love to know where he really wanted to
Like,
go.
what the hell are you
He said-
talking about?
He was like, dude, there's a couple spots around here. I'm like, I'm getting these dudes the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, he gets back to Pittsburgh.
Seabird, hey, congratulations on those 6 years, bro.
Oh, my
6 years
man.
clean.
But yeah, he was the
Seabird.
designated driver, dude. He fucking took care of us. Took good care of us.
I was like, yes, but it was fucking on the way home. Andy Tenney every 3 minutes was like, dude, I swear to God, is the same fucking road. I'm like, Andy, I swear to God, we're making progress, dude. I'm looking at he's like, same road, dude. He's like, oh my God, we just passed that trailer park, dude. I swear to God, dude.
He thought Seabird was going in
Going the
circles.
wrong
thought I
way.
was going-
Well, you guys were lost a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe you're just having flashbacks from that. That's fucking funny. Yeah, I got a little FOMO when I heard the shrooms made an appearance. I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be a good one. But,
Dude, when dudes are just laughing hysterically for no good reason, really.
Yeah.
Besides Burns yelling out every pick that you wanted, you know what I mean? Like 3 dudes are like behind, like, all right, please don't pick this person, please don't pick. And Burns just yells the next best dude out.
yeah, Burns doesn't
every
pick
time.
for 15 fucking picks, and he's just fucking ruining everybody else's pick.
Claypool!
Yeah, he's on deck.
fuck,
Like,
dude?
shut the fuck up, Burns. And then he kept taking my sheet. He was like sitting next to me. He had his own sheet, and then like he must have like forgot to scratch out names or something. Then he's like taking my sheet like half. I'm like, dude, can I
need
have
my
that
sheet.
back?
Yeah.
He's good for the first. I sat next to him for 2 years, and I learned my lesson. Like, he's good for the first 3 picks, scratching him out. After that, he's done with it, and then he takes your sheet. If you don't scratch him out, he gets mad at you. You got to stay on top of this. What are we gonna do? I'm like, dude, you can scratch him out too. He's like, I don't got time for this.
Dude, yeah, it got heavy quick there. Like dudes were getting banged up. I'd say by the 10th round, like I don't know if it was Sholey or somebody else. Like just kept calling. Like it could have been Carvana. Like dude, they like called out like dudes that were picked like in the 3rd round. Like
Yeah.
3 dudes. Like dude, he's gone. Dude.
Cavana's always good for that. He's been doing that for
Everyone
Forever.
take Tom Brady, dog.
Yeah,
I did that.
he's like,
I
let me
did
get
those
Zeke.
all
It's like the 10th round. Like dude.
He's out of there, buddy. Just because you didn't scratch him off, doesn't mean no one talking about it. Anybody take the Steelers fly off early? Fucking anybody jump on the Steelers way too quick?
Well, Najee went 1st round,
Yeah.
which makes sense, and somebody took Deontay Johnson super early. I don't know. I ended up getting that Fairmouth super late,
Yeah, that's
which was
a good
probably
pick.
my only good pick.
Which I actually did too in the Eddie League.
He's easy to get because he's not on the top 100 list.
Yeah.
So you can like.
And I
snatch
seen, and
him.
I actually watched that preseason game, so I thought that was like my super sleeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the night before, so I thought for sure he'd go a little earlier, but no,
Yeah,
it's
dude,
not.
I got J.K. Dobbins, who no one told me blew his knee out earlier in the day. I think Shuley got like 3 or 4 defenses.
Yeah, Paul was like, dude, he's like, after like the 14th round, bro, he's like, it didn't even make no sense.
And then the funny thing is, Burns is like, he's like, some dudes got 3 or 4 defenses. Burns like, come on, guys, what the fuck? He's like, Burns, you got 4. Burns was like, defense is big this year.
So Yogi always gives a grade and like how he like pretty much ranks your team, and like he just gets destroyed by us like every time he gives his grade out. I would imagine the shrooms and the Yogi grading had to be ridiculous.
He gave me a C-. I got the worst grade, I think.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, he always C's or C-. Dude, one year he gave me the D. I was like fucking
ready to throw hands.
Yeah.
Gonna talk to him for 6 months.
It's so funny. Our friend who's a grown adult grades your fantasy team.
Yep, and then fucking we all just snap out on him.
But he still does it, so you gotta love it.
I mean, everybody loves the
Yeah,
grade.
yeah. Any chance to yell at
You
Yogi.
actually got to give him a little credit because he knows we're gonna rip him apart, and he still does it every year.
He doesn't give a shit.
No. Oh, that's fucking funny. Fort Lauderdale was a good time, man.
Oh, tell us about it, bro.
It's really like it was just fun. You know what I mean? Like there's no real crazy stories. It was just all just crazy, but like fucking I don't know, just partying, man.
You're back at it.
I was back at it. I went way harder on this trip than I did on that previous trip with
your boys.
Yeah, and like I was getting backlash for that. Like, you fucking pussy. Like, and I'm like, I don't know. I just felt better this time. I was nervous going down there the first time, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
What were you drinking on? A little bit of the claw.
Dude, literally, I'm about to throw up talking about it. Literally everything. Like High Noon, Claw, back on the Jameson, fucking back paying DJ $60 to play black and yellow in the club, like fucking shirt off, just pure animal asshole stuff. It's exhausting. It was fun, but like I'm back on the bench here for a while.
You had how long was that? 3 whole days of straight.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it was all day, all night type deal. We got to the airport. We got there Saturday morning, like at 7 a.m. Our flight to leave Pittsburgh was like 4. Got recognized in the airport by 2 different fans.
Podcast fans.
Yep. Yep. Laney had a GFP hoodie on, and they were like coming up to me and like bothering me. I'm like, "Hey, good to see you guys." You know, I'm like, Shh. And I just like I'm like cheesing because I know like I was like this is gonna be great. And I was like, I mean, dude. This is tough, like, getting to be me, baby. I mean, people were just stopping me and, like, just coming up to me. I was like,
I love this.
Man, I could really just, like, use a break from the fans, you know what I mean? And obviously, it was, like, one of the core things probably ever really happened to me. Like, someone coming up to me in the airport, like, telling me, like, they recognize me from a podcast, you know what I mean? But I had to, like, play it up, like, tough being famous. Now I know how Kanye feels. And then just the one dude that recognized Laney was just Mo Grass. Just the older Greenfield dude who's seen a Greenfield hoodie and had to go up to the person and let him know that he's from Greenfield also.
That's typical Mo Grass move.
Yeah, we get there in the fucking like first thing in the morning. We're like looking for everybody, like just thinking they'd be sleeping still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got there, it was super early still. They were at a bar and they were all on fucking ecstasy.
Nice.
This is gonna be a crazy weekend.
I was like, "What the fuck?" And Laney's like, "I don't know what to tell you, dude. This is how this trip's probably like go." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But no, it was a blast, man. I had a really good time.
Was there? So you weren't the only dude though.
No, it was a bunch of like bunch of her friends, then a bunch of like North Hills dudes that are kind of similar to us. There was like one dude there who was like I'm like, I want to make him a TikTok star. He was so fucking funny, man. This dude, he would be so dressed up everywhere we went. Like to the beach, he like came to the beach in like an all white like outfit, like jeans, boots, white shirt, fucking like a scarf. You know what I mean? To the beach. Like, no,
Right.
like we weren't going anywhere else. And then like I'm like, "Cuz, where's your swim trunks at?" Like, "They're under my jeans." And I'm like, "Bro, that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life." But he was cool as fuck. He cracked me up the whole fucking entire time. He was like, "We're gonna get on top of this fucking couch and we're gonna stomp this leather to death." And there's this video, me and him on top of this table we had, just fucking like stomping the leather. I was like, "Dude, it's fucking fucked up." But no, yeah, it was a good time. What
Looks like
that dude. How about that fucking? Remember I was talking about that weirdo with the headphones or with no headphones at the gym?
Yeah.
So the next day, he's back, comes back to the gym, fucking same thing again. But now he's like walking around. He came into the bathroom with it blasting and was like walking around with it. He didn't come to the treadmill, but like by me again. But it was like the same fucking thing. I'm like, what is wrong? Into the bathroom with like his TV show just blaring. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Other people got to be taking notice of this. Like, dude, what do you do? Like, it's so annoying.
Like, I'm not a guy who like snitches on people, but I'm about to like report him to LA Fitness. Like, this is crazy.
Suggestion box, put it in there. You must wear headphones.
Dude, I got an extra pair of earbuds. Do you want them?
Yeah, I'm seriously about to give him like some string,
some plug-ins,
some
ones.
string
Five Below
ones. Yeah, like here, dude. What the fuck's going on here? Fucking,
you need these.
I moved. All my shit is like still in boxes. I have so many some shit I got to do tomorrow. It's
Jack, do you miss the hangovers?
No,
I haven't seen you this beat up since St. Patrick's Day, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is not good.
Dude, what about this?
You should have got one of them patches.
I didn't know the patches were a
we
thing.
can call Burns right now. Have him drop one off. Dude, what about OnlyFans going? Obviously, we talked about on here and what a stupid move it was going to be for them to go not sell sex on there, and then they went right back on their word and were like, "Dude, we're going."
I mean, they had to.
They had to.
Yeah, fucking, it was. It's the right move.
It's a good business decision.
Yeah, right. They got major backlash on it, and I think they were just worried about like all the porn stars and the regular OnlyFans girl just jumping to a different platform and doing it for that.
Losing out, yeah.
That's what they said. Like, I read the thing. It was saying like they reported that like all the higher up people, like the porn stars, stuff like that, were already ready to jump to another platform, and there's already another platform out there. It's just not known. Yeah. So that platform would have literally just blown up. And they were saying like OnlyFans is a piece of shit because you made your name off of the backs of sex workers, and now you're going to go mainstream and fuck all of us over.
Yeah,
which is true.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so they're back in action. Well, I mean, I'm glad for that nurse who was making $75,000 a month. You know what I mean? He got fired for her fucking job. Dude, the movers come. Just kid comes. Actually, this company Bellhop, they moved my fucking whole apartment for me for like $525 or some shit.
That's great.
It was fucking unbelievable. And the kids were cool as fuck. It was like 3 college kids that showed up and they fucking just banged it out. But the dude just blew up my shitter as soon as he got there.
You gotta get that from a college kid.
He said, "Hey man, can I use your bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, dude."
I'm moving up.
He was just in there for 20 minutes. I'm like, "What the fuck? This dude just blowing up my fucking shitter." But I mean, you gotta go. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Was it bad?
It wasn't great.
You didn't standing there and sniff it up.
I'm glad he did it there and not like Leanie's house. That would have been worse.
Because you're gonna be staying.
I'm gonna be staying there. Yeah. But
now, did you box like everything you had up?
Yes. For the most part.
Right. So they obviously weren't like putting like your toothbrush away like Yogi when we had to move him. So that's good.
No,
nothing was ready.
That's the worst.
It's like the rudest thing you could do to somebody. Like you're already ruining their day.
And surprise, he had no beer or food.
Yeah, Paul, we just meant that for the fantasy draft, not for like favors.
Right. Man, I can't believe that. Especially that he made everybody come all the way out to fucking China.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
45-minute drive.
That's far, dude.
It's like 35 minutes with no traffic. Like, dude, what do you have, a jetpack, dude? There's no way it's 35 minutes.
Dude, you got all those people driving out there to drink and have a good time for fucking 5 hours and then be like, send them home. It's an hour drive.
Yeah.
That's not a smart move.
No, it wasn't. Definitely not. Did you guys see that Jake Paul fight at all?
No. I seen the end of it. It was a decision, but I mean, I seen something.
Yeah, it was on at the bar, but that's when I was like stomping leather couches, so I didn't fucking see much of it at all. But I don't know, the dude's a genius.
Yeah,
and he said he was retired. He was going to retire today for some fucking reason. Yeah. I don't understand that. He's definitely going to fight again.
He said he's officially retired from boxing.
Yeah, there's no way.
I also read somewhere too though that all the fighters in that like on the card
made really good money.
They all made the most that they've ever made in a fight. So like on one hand you're like, yeah, it's kind of like a gimmick thing, but you're not like, dude, it's helping some people out big time.
Dude, yeah, dudes are dying to get on that card.
I heard it wasn't like a great fight. I heard some people were like, man, it looked like fake because they weren't really going like super hard. I don't know. I didn't
Yeah,
watch it. Dude, Sunday night ain't for me.
No.
Yeah, it was late too,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Midnight. Because it starts at 8 and then all the other fights leading
I
up
wonder
to it.
why they do that.
That's like their thing. Like Sunday night is their
Yeah.
night. And like, dude, like it could be Tyson rematch with Holyfield. I probably won't watch it.
I seen him like one punch. He fucking caught him once, and like Woodley or fucking like pretty much like fell on it. If it looked like if Paul would have just stepped back after he hit him with the right hand, like he would have dropped, but he like caught him almost.
Ah.
Yeah, he like, fell right into him. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get to see much of that at all.
Did you see that golf?
No, my I still don't know what happened.
What happened, John?
So my mom hit me up like, "Are you watching this golf?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm breaking furniture in Fort Lauderdale, dude."
like AB.
Yeah.
Dude, it was probably like the best golf. Like, dude, it was like almost like jumping up and down like it was a football game, like exciting golf.
I seen like a picture of the two balls. So what did Cantley? Did Bryson put one like 6 feet and Cantley put one like 3 feet?
So Cantley's behind, like they're kind of neck and neck, and like during the match, like dude, Bryson like told Justin like quit walking, like that was bothering him. He like turned around like, Justin, will you quit walking? And like hit his ball, and like the announcer's like, I never really.
Well, yeah, I didn't understand that. Like, what do you mean like quit?
Like,
walking?
dude, like when they hit their ball, like Bryson should go hit his, like.
Yeah.
Cantley's gonna like make his way up the fairway. It's just him and his caddy, like
Right.
You know, like and like Bryson like asked him to stop walking because it was like messing with his like focus. So like, dude,
What a
like
bitch, dude.
Bryson like looks like he's cruising in there to win, and then like on the 18th, that dude like makes like this long ass putt to send it to a playoff, and Bryson's rattled, dude. And they just went back and forth, like, dude, they played 6 playoff holes.
That's nuts.
And like, dude, like on the one, like they played 18 again twice, and on the one par 3, like Bryson put it like 6 feet away. Like, all right, he's gonna end this here. And then Cantley put one like 3 feet. And
That's
oh
what I
God.
seen like the picture of the two balls. So I figured like that's probably what he won on.
Yeah, but Bryson had some putts to win it, and like just couldn't like finish it off. And that dude Cantley was putting like there was like 6 putts he had to make to keep the match going or win. And he's the one he sunk was like 22 feet to win.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he was crushed sinking putts.
Yeah, I didn't see.
And dude, like Bryson him gave like the shiestiest little. It was like the quickest handshake you ever seen.
Yeah, they're talking.
No one got an interview on Shambo.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like he's such a fucking bitch for that. Dude.
Yeah.
he is.
Fucking, I've seen a good. Someone had a good tweet like, "Oh, the Ryder Cup's gonna be great. Brooks and Bryson hate each other. Cantley and Bryson hate each other. Brooks and DJ hate each other, and everybody hates."
Why
Patrick
does
Reed.
Brooks and DJ hate each other?
I'm not sure what happened there. They used to be like best friends, and I don't know. Brooks said some shit years ago, or like maybe it was even last year. He said some shit like, "Yeah, talking about like majors," and he was like, "Yeah, I mean DJ just got that one.
Yeah,
that's when he just had one, and I think Dustin got pretty pissed about like, dude, he won. He has 20 wins on the PGA Tour.
Right. That's when Brooksy's kind of a cunt.
Yeah, yes, he can be kind of. I mean, compared to to Bryson, it's not
No,
even close,
Bryson is
but,
just he's like an insane person out there, dude.
He's like goofy.
You're not allowed to say Brooksy to him anymore.
I was literally just about to say
That's
they
harassment
They
on
made
the
a
golf
ruling today at the PGA Tour. If you say Brooksy on the golf course, they will kick you out of the tournament.
To Bryson DeChambeau or to anyone.
Just the word Brooksy.
That's not. What a fuck.
You could say it to Brooks Koepka, but like they're using it to harass DeChambeau.
Like he'll be like going to go up there. Hey, Brooksy, hey.
Dude, he went after the one dude.
Yeah,
Did
they're
he?
making fun of
He
him.
turned around like after he swung and went up, like get him the F out of here, like dude, like
That makes people
Fucking-
hate you.
I mean, it makes people hate like golf
So
too.
easily
Yeah.
he need a villain, and he's definitely the villain. And dude, like I was definitely glad Cantley won because dude, it was like you like after he pulled that shit and like kind of like yelled at him on the course. And the announcer's like, that's weird. Like, I never even seen anything like that. Dude, Bones was like, man, I've been on tour for 30 years. I'd never really seen anything like that.
Never
and, like,
seen a bigger bitch than Bryson.
right. Then you thought, like, Bryson was going to win, but then that dude, Cantley, like, came back. And then, dude, like, it was an extra 6 holes. Like, it was like,
That's a
it
lot
was
of golf.
nuts, dude. But, like, it was, like, great.
Yeah, and my mom texted me. She was all fired up about it. She knows I bet on golf, so she likes to see who I got.
Yeah, you didn't have nothing going, did you?
I had Varner to win this week. He had a couple good days, but no, he wasn't in at the end.
I gotta ask you something. When you're kicking the couch, was it like a Rick James fuck yo couch situation?
No, it was like a Jersey Shore like stomp
Oh,
with the beat.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a dance.
I pictured you like laying down in cowboy boots, like fuck yo couch, fuck yo couch. That's like funnier to me.
Yeah, it would have been a better time.
Oh man. All right, everybody. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector's the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birds Eye Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
Dude, so I half know this story. This Bishop Sycamore fucking high school, college team or whatever the fuck it is. This is one of the weirdest stories I ever heard before in my life. So there's pretty much a fake high school football team that's like full of like old like college players.
They said between 15 and 21 years old.
Yeah.
I seen a picture of the one kid. He looked 36.
It's like Last Chance U.
Is that what? Is it like a junior college and playing high school?
It's a junior college that was playing under a high school, an invisible or a make-believe high school's name. Like they could have used the real high school.
Because it was like Ohio, and they were like
the address is like to this dude's crib. I think he's getting arrested.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, dude. Like somehow, like I guess ESPN like sends out like they pay people to find like these like good football teams, and somehow like these dudes got in there. But what's the name of the school?
Bishop Sycamore.
Bishop Sycamore, dude. Yeah. I watched some of that game. I'm like, this team's getting their ass.
Dude, they lost like 50.
Because that other team from Florida was like,
that's like the best.
That's a
like
prep school.
Yeah, that's one of the big.
in the
country. Dude, that's fucking great. I guess if you play on ESPN, ESPN gives you money. So I guess that's the benefit of why you would do that. But like, don't like the dudes that like are in the JUCO or whatever, or in this whatever the fuck it is. Didn't they like realize like why am I playing against high school kids? Like what the fuck's going on?
Did you know that
there?
like 5 days before this they played against like
Stone Rocks?
Yeah,
they got their balls kicked in
by Stone Rocks. That's what I mean. They're playing these.
There's like a lot of bums on this team. Yeah. Like, it's not like there's a couple like probably decent junior college kids. Yeah. But dude, there was one dude like my size, like jogging out, getting ready to play the best team in the country.
Why are they playing like 2 high school football games in like 4 days too?
I got to speak from personal experience before
I didn't
Sweet.
even think of this.
Bishop
This does hit a little close to home to you.
Yeah, it does. So let's not kill Bishop Sickles. So when we were 14 years old, I was on the Greenfield Cougars. We won undefeated, won the championship. It was like one of the best years of my life. It was like one of the best moments. The next year, I was 15, and I couldn't play for all race. For one, I really wouldn't have been that good up there, and like I didn't have the grades. But I still could play for Greenfield if I used someone else's birth certificate in a couple games. Like I couldn't play in the division games, but I could play like the
the non-conference games.
Yeah, so they're like, everyone, like a couple adults were like, yeah, this ain't a bad idea. we just need to find someone who's not going to play, and we did. Dave Trunzo signed up to play, and then never came. I'm like, I'm now David Trunzo. And
over the loudspeaker, like David Trunzo on the tackle, and it's just
We'd be staring at too.
I was cheering. But to my credit, like I killed it that year. I had a big year in them couple games.
You clipped that one kid.
Yeah, I think that's when they like ended that.
And that's when they end. That's like, okay, this is like
experiment.
He like blindsided some kid on his killed him.
I can't believe they let us do that.
Dude, I was only 15 when I played. Them kids were 14, so it ain't like it was like.
Yeah, but since
it's still illegal.
I mean, you made weight.
Like you said, there was
I made weight. Yeah,
still,
well, no, they didn't have weigh-ins for those games, so they like let everyone play. And I remember like Schuster's arm got broken the one game, and we tried to rally the troops, and I think that's the game I clipped the dude.
Yeah, yep. Because we played some weird teams like that next year because we thought we were like. We thought we thought we
were on ESPN.
Yeah, right. And but like there were some big motherfuckers on those fucking teams where there's non-weighing games.
There was 200-pound kids on that team. So like for me, it really wasn't that big of an advantage for us to have me as a 15-year-old 140 pounds. It wasn't like
in reality you were just a couple months older than everybody on the team.
Right, but it was funny to think because like dudes were on the sideline like Trunzo.
It's just fucking incredible that like adults signed off on it.
Oh my god, like
they loved it.
Even as now, like I look back, like say I was like there's no way if my kid's friend, like cause it was basically came down to one of our good friends' parents were like, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but they were like, we're going to go through with this, and I'm like, great, you know. And a couple, I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to fuck anyone over. People were like, you were down with that, you know, but a lot of more parents were down with it than were like.
Well, every parent knew you you were too old to play, and like no, you know what I mean? They were just
right.
like.
Dude, a lot of teams had like a one guy. Like I remember that dude from Swissville looked like he was 30.
He drove to the game.
Yeah.
He had two kids.
Remember Lamar Marshall
from Mount Oliver.
Mount Oliver dudes were like, dude, the dude got a full-grown beard.
Dude, remember we played in that All-Star game?
The Hill
after
District.
We won we played Brashear's JV team
No,
pretty much.
we played the Hill.
Dude, they were, it was like more
Shenley,
like, they were like, they
Shenley.
asked us, they're like, listen, guys, there's no way in for this game, and none of these kids have birth certificates. What do you want to do? We're in the locker room, and like, everybody looked at each other like, I mean, I don't want to be a pussy.
Well, fuck it, let's play. Halftime, everybody comes in like on a stretcher.
Yeah, I'd rather not, but I mean, we're here.
Everybody got CT that game.
Yeah, and they fucking kicked onside kick every
you were on the front
and
line.
I was on the front fucking line on the receiving team. I was just getting fucking murdered.
Dude, that was
It was
brutal.
like me and Jack.
It was me, you, and Wayne. Yeah, I think Wayne got the worst of it. They kicked to him like every fucking time.
Dude, they would get like a 20-yard start. Like, remember their guys would like, dude, they'd be like extra bad. Dude, they had all that momentum. I'm like, somebody's gonna get hurt.
And Yogi was like, man, I know them dudes. They're in my grade, and we're like, oh, so they're only in the 8th grade. He's like, yeah, but they're like 16. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
We're 13.
Gang members. That's what it was.
They had
members.
their names on the back. Remember, it was like their like handles.
Yeah, right.
Like Killer, Killa. Like, what the
Yeah. One dude was like Yoshi.
Yeah, that was.
They beat the fuck out of
Oh,
us.
talk about getting our balls kicked in.
The naked baby from that was on the Nirvana cover is now suing Nirvana because for like child pornography or something.
The crazy thing about this whole story is when there was a 10th anniversary of that,
It was
he
25.
did it.
Yeah,
He did the
posted as
20.
an adult.
Yeah, he did 10 and a 20, and then they're like,
He did a naked one as an adult.
He didn't. He
I
had
think
like,
there's some.
yeah, he covered. Yeah, he had some like shorts on or something like that. I mean, he should have did it naked. That actually would have been very funny.
But I think he
He
was.
same size dick still.
Yeah, and that's like the thing. It's like, dude, no one knew who the fuck you were, and it's not like if you would go out on a date with a chick, she'd be like, "Oh my god, you're the baby from the Nirvana."
And that's what he's like saying. Like it's affected his life and like
How the
him to
fuck
get
would they-
jobs.
yeah, right.
Right.
No one knows,
Nobody
dude.
fucking.
He
He's
just
trying to
wants-
get some money.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, I wouldn't do it. But There's only a couple like. To get rich, you gotta. It's hard to get rich. You know what I mean?
might
You
have
gotta
to
get a
be
little
evil.
uncle. Yeah,
But
you
he's
might.
only asking for like $100,000.
It was
or
150
something.
grand by like each band member that was alive, I think. So which
Okay, so that's what,
it's-
like 5 dudes,
it's
4
still
dudes.
4 dudes, but it's still like that's not a ton of money. If
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
gotta
do
get
it,
a
why
bill.
He might be down in the dumps. Who knows what his life's like? At this-
yeah, that's. I mean, that's for, especially if you're gonna do it. I mean, go for $1 million at least, $2 million, fucking.
Right.
But like,
Because the lawyer's taking a lot.
Like
of that.
everybody
I feel
calls
like-
me Baby Dick.
I feel like if you're asking for, yeah,
Pain and suffering.
but I feel like if you're asking for like 150 grand, like you need that 150 grand.
When you're asking for 150 grand, you're ready to settle for 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, well, if you won't give me that, what will you give me? And they're like, we'll give you an autographed Nirvana T-shirt.
That's what I was just like. Give me an autographed guitar.
Yeah.
Free CDs for life. Like
Yeah.
Kramer and when he's just like, when he said he could have free coffee forever. He's like, deal.
Yeah, but the funny, I mean, he could have like, he never. This is the only time you ever hear about that dude. He could have like used this before for like some kind of internet stardom.
Yeah, he could have
No,
figured
I'm the
something
Nir-
out with that.
I'm the Nirvana baby, blah, you know, and like post weird shit. Like maybe I'm
Just
going
sign
for
the posters everywhere.
like Shooter McGavin.
There-
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
there's-
Like
there's
going
people
for a
making-
swim today.
yeah, Shooter
Yeah,
McGavin,
right.
never letting that go.
Never. Now they're making Happy too. So he's really never letting the fucking thing go.
They are.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do you follow him? He's like talking about all that
I think
Brooksy
I
shit.
do.
He's like, I tried to talk to them. Like the one guy bet my club, and they didn't say anything about it.
That didn't happen, bro.
Dude,
It was
great.
It's a movie.
He's still in character.
Yeah.
25
Never
years
break
later.
character.
Yeah, just fucking making money on Cameo and shit. Good
That's
for him,
great.
dude.
They almost got my lady was like, "Who do you want for a cameo?" And he was one of the top people. And I'm like, "Dude, I shoot him again, but he wants like $300." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd rather have something else."
That's fucking, dude. It's killing it. $300 for a 3-minute video.
And he's probably,
That'd probably be a good one though.
yeah.
It
Let's
would.
say he does. Even if you do, he probably does 3 or 4 a day.
And they're probably all exactly the same for the most part. you
Yeah,
know
like him
what I mean?
pointing at the camera, talking like,
Shooter.
Yeah.
That's
"Happy
probably-
birthday from Shooter."
Yeah, that's probably like pretty much it.
So you made it to 40. So did Shooter.
That crazy lady that was coughing on people on purpose in the supermarket got 2 years in jail, which is fucking awesome because you had to be you had to make a statement.
Yeah.
You had to
Yeah,
teach these
example
people.
of
Yeah,
it, yeah.
example. That's what I was trying to say. Example, but. You have to, because you just can't have crazy people walking around coughing on
She got
people.
2 years.
Simple assault, I think.
Yeah, 1 to 2 years, so probably one.
Good for
But
her.
Probably
teach
one.
her.
Yeah, but who the fuck? I mean,
I mean,
anyone
that
thinking
that
about
will
it-
deter other people from being
Yeah, right. No one else
psychopaths and
gonna
doing
cough
this.
like
people,
that.
people are. You got to reel them back in, dude.
Do
Yeah.
like
They're too
that?
far
The
along.
crazy people that were like eating ice cream, they gave her like or licking. Remember, like the fucking
Yeah.
people were like licking the ice cream
And
in
they
the
put it
store and
back in
putting
the
it back.
They were trying to make that trend. What are
Yeah,
you doing?
dude.
Yeah,
I would love to
I
punch
fucking
someone
kid-
right in
yeah.
their face.
Pandemic or no pandemic, don't
They
do that.
Don't lick my fucking ice cream.
That's why I'll
My
only eat
kids
ice
eat
cream
that
with the
shit.
plastic. It gotta be plastic
Had to
and
film
closed.
over it.
Yep, that's it now. After that shit, they killed
I'm
Hershey.
surprised they don't all do
Z
it.
Zebra don't like trust me, dude. Sometimes people give us water and like, dude, like some customers. You
I'm
know,
a
I
little
don't,
bit-
dude.
I'm
Like, did they
I'm
reseal
sketchy.
this? Did
Yeah.
There was one.
I'm a little weird about like shit like that.
I mean, there's some that you just know is like
yeah,
legit.
yeah, right.
But then there's some you're like, yeah, this lady's
Did-
fucking weird.
the one
her
lady,
apartment smells like piss.
Yeah, her house-
She gives you in a plastic. Like,
she's a weird kind of like cat lady vibe. And the one day she gave us bottles, and we were fucking thirsty, and it was ice cold, but like it looked like it was resealed. Like she put water
Yeah.
in there, threw it in the freezer, and gave it to us. And it was always like, dude, this is I'm like, fuck.
He took it. He drank it.
Yeah.
We used to have one, dude, we
drank
had
it.
one dude who used to give us like when I was younger, like it was a milk jug filled with water, and this was definitely resealed. And everybody was like, dude, this dude stares up at a window and stares at you guys while you cut grass. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably jerking
Jerking
off.
off.
Dude, like nobody would drink it except this one dude, Chuck. Like he didn't give a shit.
Ugh.
This dude, like, dude, he'd spend all his money on Friday. Come
It's
Monday, we were
delicious.
cutting grass, dude. That's all we had was all day was that jug of water
oh, man.
Jizz
with
water.
the jizz water, dude. But I mean, you gotta do what you do to survive.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
He was like, he got electrolytes in and everything. It's like Gatorade.
She got him drinking jizz water. Oh,
It's a
dude.
protein shake.
Old Notre Dame, the Leprechaun is now offensive.
I see.
They're coming for you Irish now, huh?
Like, no, it's dude. Irish people don't get offended about anything. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way in the world
That's like
this
a
is true.
patch of honor.
Yeah,
if
they-
anything.
they get Leanie's dad has that fucking leprechaun tattoo. Dude, it's just, I know so
I
many
was
people
saying,
with the
Who
Who
Leprechaun
said
leprechaun
it's
tattoo.
offensive? Where did it come?
It's some bullshit article.
I would guarantee you the person who said it's offensive isn't even Irish.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, what are we doing
It's the
here?
next thing, dude. Next thing up.
Just people just need like, they're just looking for a click.
What can
on
I
that
bitch
day.
about?
Where does it end? You know
Where
what
can
I
I get
mean?
attention from?
It's fucking insane.
At least the Irish people stood up like, nah, dude.
Yeah, everybody.
50% of the Irish people like, dude, I got that tattoo. You can't
Yeah.
fucking get rid of it.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, didn't you ever see The Town? That's how he got identified on the back of his neck.
I mean, that got to be one of the most popular tattoos in the world. If you
Amongst
think,
the Irish, yes.
for sure.
Even if you had like so many Irish people.
Guiney got that one, right?
Oh yeah.
He has to.
Oh yeah, 100%. That was his first tat.
He got the Shamrock.
He got the Shamrock Rosary,
bead.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's major.
Yeah,
That's actually not. That's a good tattoo.
that's
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, Moo got a big one
We're at
on his arm. He got it when we were super young. I think we're like 16 or some shit like that.
It's all stretched out.
JD tatted him up
Yeah.
down below the tracks.
Man, I was thinking about it. I was telling the shy girls about how close I was when the time I got Greenfield fucking like across my chest. It was dangerously close in Las Vegas. Like fucking like I had to get like pulled out of the chair.
Who pulled you out?
Andy was like, you can't do this. And dickhead Angela was like, dude, I mean, I'll pay for it. Like, fucking, it was seriously gonna be huge. It was gonna like start here and just come like down my arm, dude. And Andy
That's
was
10 letters.
Andy was like, dude, you can't do this, dude.
There's a couple dudes I know from Greenfield that they got prison tattoos, but they Greenfield. They pulled it off. We were kids. I'm like, that's so fucking cool.
Dude, when I was in Cancun with Morty, he got a tattoo down there, I'm pretty sure, across his stomach.
He did. He got his initials across his stomach. Good shit. That thing got infected as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like a good idea at the time.
The girls whose birthday it was, well, how the fuck would you get a tattoo in Mexico? I don't understand getting a tattoo
good deal.
on vacation.
Where was he at Mr. 8-Ball's tattoo parlor?
Dude, I don't know where we were, dude. Who knows?
What'd you call it, Mr. 8-Ball's tattoo?
Yeah, I saw a place down there just like that. It was called Mr. 8-Ball's Tattoo Parlor. They had like one tongue ring. and
Mr.
about-
8-Ball.
I swear to God, this dude had a huge 8-ball tattooed on his fucking calf, and you'd go in there and there was no tattoo. There was like dudes on a chair like chiseling through the fucking wall next door. I think it was a front for something.
Maybe. The girl who we are actually with, she got a fucking tattoo, or whose birthday it was. She got a tattoo down there, and she like went in the ocean into me, and she was like, "Oh my God, my fucking tattoo is on fire." And I was like, she was like, they told me not to go in the water. I was like, they probably, it's like covered in
The salt water.
It's covered in like sand and like salt now.
Yeah, you
dude.
want to put some gel on there
Yeah, you're
and
supposed
cover
to like,
that
keep
up.
that thing covered for a few days.
Dry.
Saran wrap
dry,
on
like,
there.
dude. And I think she texted Lee, like, I think my tattoo might be infected. Like, you think?
Yeah, salt
No, I
water's the
know
worst.
it
They
is.
tell you, like, dude, stay out. When Pittsburgh, they don't tell you because you're not near the ocean, but, like,
They're like, don't get none of that Mon water on it. You're
Yeah.
Ooh, that lawn water. They gotta cut your arm off.
Brother in arms. Dude, that video of the little kids at the Little League World Series showing each other the picture of the boobs, like, live on ESPN was fucking unbelievable.
and the kid's face is
Yeah,
like,
and the kid was like holding his dick like a little leg. And he was
You have movement.
Yeah, he was just like, it was just such a wholesome moment. He was like, they didn't know they were being filmed. They're sitting down in center field at the Little League World Series, and his boy just like hits him like this, and he's like holding his wiener, and you just see like these giant boobs. And, like,
dude's like 11. His exact facial expression was like,
yeah.
he grabs his nuts, dude. I'm like, dude.
I think I've seen that face at the draft a couple times.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, dude. Like, I still got a lot of faith in this generation because this Little League class coming up has been fucking killing it. The kid coming up saying the shit, like, to my girlfriend, you know who you are.
Yeah,
With
the win. Yeah.
We're going to get to another one in a little bit in the show. But, yeah, showing some titties to your boy. Like, dude, can you imagine, we brought it before, but how insane it would have been if we would have had cell phones? We were like showing smut magazines, like we have to meet in the woods.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were at the last generation that got away with like not the internet and still be able to be kids without all that shit.
Yeah.
And then now it's awesome. I mean, you can run a business off your phone these days. So
Yeah.
it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but you can also
also-
caught doing anything these
anything.
days.
Yeah, there's definitely
None of us would be able to run a business. We'd all be in jail by now.
yeah, we were better off without him for sure. No doubt about it. And then the other kid is like fucking throwing like a no hitter every game he's pitching.
He threw 4 no-hitters already. Yeah, he's fucking
It's
on
insane.
Like
amount of
114 strikeouts. Like
I didn't get to see his little guy's gas yet.
me either.
They say he's like Chris Sale. He's like a lefty.
Yeah.
He's a lefty. He's tough, dude. I watched a couple of the highlights on Sunday morning. Like, dude, he's a fucking beast.
You know, in like a couple weeks, there's gonna be a story comes out that he's 32 years old.
His name is Dave Trunzo.
They were like, dude, Trunzo is lighting up at the Little League World
That's
Series.
usually how it works in them things. That who's that dude?
Danny
Puerto
Almo-
Rico.
Danny Almonte.
Danny Almonte was just
Yeah.
gassing dudes. I mean, that
But he played for Brooklyn. I
That
think
extra year of
he was a Puerto
puberty.
Rican kid, but he like he was just on that Brooklyn team, I think.
He was still a good athlete. He was just like 2 years too old to play, I think.
He was. Yeah, it was
2 years.
I mean, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you're going like 16 to 13, like that's a major difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big time difference.
I don't know, like, I've seen other stories. Happens a lot more in Puerto Rico and other places than you'd think. Like, when scouts are like, kids kind of like re-identify themselves as like, oh, he's a 14-year-old now. And it's like, the dude got drafted.
Gets him signed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dude got drafted into the major leagues, and like he was like, they found out he was like 3 years older than
That's
he
the
really
only
was.
ticket out
Right. I
of
said
there.
if you're like, damn, he's that good at 13. Really, he's 16. Like, dude, you better sign him now.
Dude, they
Right.
said during that Bishop Sycamore game, like ESPN in the middle of the game was just like, so we can't like verify this is a real school or even a real place. Like nobody got back to us like with an official roster.
It
Like
took
any
until
shit.
halftime to figure out
And
that
then
this
they-
isn't a real
And
fucking
then they had
thing.
to make an announcement like fucking idiots. Like,
Yeah.
what a great story. There's gonna be more that comes out about this.
We might have to start
You
our own
have to
school.
think like all the research they do on everything. Like, how did they not like someone connect?
No one Googled that.
They had to have an in somewhere. Like, someone had to vouch for them. Like, dude, they're legit, and that dude is going down.
Yeah.
It was that third party like recruiter for the game. So like they said they outsourced it.
But it was definitely junior college. Like, they got
Dude, no,
smashed.
there were some like 15-year-olds on the team. Like I said, like there were some like dude 15 to 21. These dudes like lived in like different like rental unit. It was dude. There's a lot more to the story. It's really strange.
Yeah, I wasn't able to like dive in on it because I was like Dutch traveling home today. But like I just caught the gist of it, and I was like, dude, this is like this. There could be a movie.
There's gonna be a
about
30
this.
or 30 about this.
No doubt. I hope there is. That'd be fucking awesome.
Dude, there's one brother in arms that like it's not on the list I want to bring up. It's fucking Al Roker this week, dude. Al Roker died in the hurricane, 67 years old, fucking like a beast, and he started getting flack on the internet. Like, Al, you're too old to be out there. Saying all this shit, like, get him out of there. And like he came on the air the next day and said, screw off.
He actually said screw off.
He's such a he's kind of nerdy, so like that's a good.
Al Roker's kind of nerdy.
I'm just saying he don't know how to swear properly.
He said, screw off. He said, and like I was like thinking, like it's like comparing like a sportscaster wanting to be at the Super Bowl. It's like a weatherman wanting to be at the hurricane. Like, you're going in.
Yeah, dude, they wouldn't be shoving Al out there if Al didn't want to be out there. This is
Right.
what Al was born to do.
What if Al's like maybe my destinies get washed out to sea?
Yeah, like don't
You
tell
know what I
me.
mean?
Yeah,
He's like legends last forever.
he's not ready.
I
to,
got a bad feeling about this, Al.
He's not ready to give up that throne just yet. Like, let him go. He could be 90 and going out there.
Dude.
Al's gonna be retired and still going film himself in hurricanes. But now he
be a
doesn't even
storm
work
Fake
anymore.
hurricanes.
Yeah,
Going viral.
Yep.
He'll have Katie Couric blow up with a fan going.
Dude, the best is when they interviewed him when he like sharded himself at the fucking White House. I'm like, dude, like
he's the best.
he's the best. He took it on the chin. You know what I
He's
mean?
like, well, I crapped myself. Why the fuck are you telling us this?
Oh, dude, he's the best, dude.
Al Roker.
Whoever thought that we'd be talking about Al Roker?
Who like I completely forgot he shit himself with the White House.
and then like came out on national news.
Yeah, I
and
watched it on
explained
like it was like when
Well,
I
I
was like,
had gastric bypass.
yeah.
Yeah, Al, you could have kept that one to yourself,
You
champ.
could have kept that under your hat, pal.
He blew out his britches, dude.
He was so excited to meet Obama, he just shit down his leg.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I get where Al's coming. My farts aren't. I'm not as confident as my separator that I used to be.
Oh, dude, I poo myself once a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But no, it doesn't make news.
I don't do it on fucking Good Morning America.
I never
wherever
did it at the
fucking
White
show
House.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that would fucking suck, dude. This relationship story, this dude, this dude's wife wants him to start banging older women for like some money, and like this dude ain't with it. Like, cause you're getting the green light to like go like bang older chicks for like to be a little.
How old are we talking?
I don't. It didn't
Yeah,
say.
it just said older. I mean,
If these women need you to pay,
But there's chicks. But I bet there.
No,
if
yeah,
you have the money to
I
pay,
feel like there's just like lonely older women out there that like don't know how to like really meet people either.
or maybe they just like a little excitement.
Or
Maybe
maybe they're
they're
married.
married and they just need
yeah,
a dick.
yeah, right.
They obviously like you're never gonna see like an older woman who's like barely getting by. Like fuck, I'm gonna get some dick this week. It's gonna be someone who got money, an older chick who has money, who takes care of herself, and it's be like, you know what, I'm gonna get fucked by this younger dude for money.
Like you're never home. You know what? I'm ordering. What is that movie? Can't Buy Me Love. Extra
Pizza?
anchovies?
No. You always say it.
Damn, dude.
Lover boy, dude.
Lover boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah, if you can make fucking $1,000 banging
Old
an
chicks.
older woman for
Once a week for
Once a
52 weeks, it's 50 grand a year.
yeah, that's passive income.
Right.
Yeah,
if
and
you
that's
don't-
cash.
Yeah.
It's tax free right there.
Are you in?
Especially if
in,
you're
dude.
getting a green light from your wife.
You're right. And then like he's like, no, I'm not really with it. Like, because I think she's setting him up. Like, listen, you're gonna start banging older women because I'm already banging older dudes.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
hung
already
up.
I'm already a secret prostitute.
I'm an escort, and that's how I paid for this BMW. So.
Man, that would suck if you found out your wife was just a prostitute.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
yeah. If you find your wife's a prostitute, that's pretty shitty news. Especially if you had no idea it was going
That's
on.
a bad day.
Like, man, I don't know. She does get she really goes dressed up a lot
Like
on
for
a Tuesday
stay-
evening.
For stay-at-home mom, she really raking in the dough.
Yeah.
She sure is in a lot of bowling leagues.
Yeah. That John Burns is over here a lot. And he doesn't look like much of a plumber. I don't know.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. It comes down to like how old.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the kicker.
It really is. Let's take a little break here.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to find out what's grinding your gears. Johnny, get us kicked off this week.
All right, so I watch a lot of TV. The Crown Royal commercial, any of you guys seen it?
Yeah.
It's like
I don't
it's
think
like
so.
dude, there's like a 30-year-old dude walking down the street dancing and like there's some music.
Yeah, he's
He
helping
do-
old ladies with pots.
He's
and
helping
shit.
old ladies with pots, and he goes in and like pours a drink, and him and his mom like drink Crown Royal together.
No one drinks Crown Royal with their
That's
mother.
what I'm saying. This is like the
Yeah.
dumbest fucking commercial ever.
Yeah, it's fucking
And
strange.
it's been bothering me for a long time. They keep running it. You know what I mean? Make it more realistic.
The dude's out
hey.
till 6 in the morning.
Hey, mom, you want to get off that brown together? Like, what the fuck?
He goes to like a bodega, cops the crown, helps
Yeah.
a Chinese lady with a pot, talks to like some 3 dudes sitting on a stoop, and then goes and drinks with his mom.
Yeah, like to the best
and
mom
it's,
ever.
and it's like nighttime by then.
And they
Like,
seem
how
like-
fucking long a walk is this?
If I would show up to my mom's house with Crown Royal, she's like, I hope you brought Coke. That's the only time my mom would ever want to drink together. It's like, you better brought Coke, Michael. And I'll be like, yes, I'll have the little straw. Like, this is to you, Mom.
like to the best mom ever.
Oh, Mom.
All right, dude.
That is, I seen that commercial. That is true.
Right, they should make a realistic commercial. Like dude's just fucking hammering shots.
Having a good time and then wakes up the next day with a weird patch on.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill myself today.
Yeah.
like, Mom, make me some breakfast.
Shit, I can't. I'm hungover from last night. We did too much Coke,
this
Michael.
patch didn't do nothing.
Like, most commercials don't even make sense these days, dude. You could literally just fucking put anything on, like, as a commercial and put, like, whatever you're selling at the end of it, and, like, that's the commercial.
Right.
We should start writing commercials.
Right, like somebody will just be singing in like a bar, and
Yeah,
like
it's
do like
like the
acapella, and like what is
You don't,
this
even,
for?
you don't even know what the fuck people are selling half the time.
Right.
No.
Strange.
Except for that fucking.
I should have gotten to marketing.
That terrible
Right.
Thermo Twin window is check in with Thermo Twin. Like, oh god,
Need a
it's
good
stuck
jingle.
In my head, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Dude, whatever happened to that fucking loser girl and her loser dad that used to sell the windows? She had the fucked up haircut.
Yeah,
on
she
that.
had a
Everybody
perm.
goes unlimited.
They're still doing
No.
well.
Or
Oh,
Window
okay.
World.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Window. She had that tight ass perm though.
Dude, every commercial was like one.
We can
more-
save you a lot of money.
Yeah. It was every commercial was just one worse haircut after another, dude. I'm like, dude, this has to stop. I can't see this anymore. Dude, fucking hated her.
You know what's weird? Me and Stink, dude. We seen like, dude, this dude has like a plumbing company, Sammy Bales, and it's like this huge picture of like his face and his dad's face like on the side of the van. I'm like, what the hell would make you guys want to do that?
Like two fat heads. I'd love to see
Yeah.
Rosato's face
Yeah.
and his dad's face on a landscaping truck.
Yeah, like not even like great, like just overblown pictures. Like, what were you guys thinking? Just put the name and number on the side of the truck.
That's all.
Yeah, could you imagine like me, Deece, and Matt just slap their fucking heads on like fucking on trucks and like T-shirts and everything? Like, what are you
Oh, dude.
I'll buy one.
Yeah.
doing? That girl drove me insane. You're saying those commercials they're still out there?
I've seen that fucking rug recently.
Really? I feel like I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a long time.
Dude, I mean, but you remember her. You remember them windows. Like, all right, maybe she, I mean,
None of us remember the name of the company.
Thermo Twin.
No, it's not.
No,
Thermo
it's not.
Twin.
It's a,
Ah,
it's a
you
window
could find
company.
it.
You
could
Is
write-
it Window World?
You could type
that
in
sounds
fucked
a-
up yellow perm and their
Yeah.
window company would come up.
Sometimes it was maroon. Sometimes it was yellow.
Was it maroon? I
sometimes-
only remember the
No,
yellow.
Dude, I'm telling. She used to. Have
There was
this-
different
It was
shades.
different shades.
It was
different,
always very tight.
Yeah, length was fucked. It was fucked up haircuts.
Oh, dude, I can't think of what the fucking. It's some kind of remodeling company. I don't think it was a window company.
Yeah, whatever it was. She
Let's grind in your gears, Anthony. I need to know.
All right, dude. So, I don't know if it's like, are they crickets or is it the cicadas or whatever? At night, recently, it's so fucking loud with these fucking like
Dude.
buzzard sounding fucking
I thought
noises, dude.
I thought it was just because I moved out to the country.
No, Greenfield
yeah.
is a hot spot.
Oh,
for them,
dude, it is so
Line
loud.
haul,
Yeah,
too.
I'm like trying to talk to my neighbor, dude, and it's just like me. I'm like, you know what, dude? I
Never
don't even know what the
mind.
fuck I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Dude. I'll see you later.
This is worse than the barking dog.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have Titus barking in my face than fucking listen to these fucking cicadas or whatever the fuck they are, dude. It's like I can hear it. Like, can I throw a rock? Like, well, I hit that motherfucker. Then this one stops and one starts behind you. It's like Jesus Christ, give me a fucking headache.
Yeah, they're the work. I mean, dude, I started noticing real bad on Sunday. For some reason, they were starting at like 6.
Yeah, it's
And
not
I-
even dark yet.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that? And they're like, eh. Is this like the time when they're active?
It
Like
must be.
late
They-
October?
if,
They gotta be getting late or
we're, if we're
something.
all noticing it, something's ramped up.
Yeah.
They really ramped it
That's
up.
what I was wondering. Is it that like because I guess those cicadas came out like every 14 years they come out of the ground or
Yeah,
some shit?
17
So
years.
is that them making this fucking noise that's driving me crazy?
I don't think they're cicadas.
I
'cause-
think good
Locust.
a good old fashioned
Locust.
cricket will make that noise too, right?
Well, fuck them all.
Is it a cricket?
I thought it was a
I
locust.
think it's a locust.
Maybe. They also suck. Not as bad as the window girl, but they suck. Yeah, I thought for sure. I was like, dude, this sounds like fucking like I'm in Conneaut or some shit. I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? I'd rather have the rumors than these sound effects.
Yeah, right. I'd rather hear random car alarms.
Yeah, it's not true, but again, they
for all sakes and purposes.
they're fucking annoying.
I got the window girl. It's all good home improvement.
All good.
But a little known fact about her is she did the haircuts on purpose so people would talk about the commercials. So mission accomplished.
Good job. Good job, hair girl.
So she was aware of how fucked up the haircuts were?
She did it on purpose. Sometimes they were wigs.
Really?
Oh, the myth is ruined.
She must have been a marketing major.
I wonder what she looks like without the wig.
They're from Ohio, like Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I still hate her guts, but I mean, it's a little less.
Dude, a lot of people got on that. I felt bad because how many people would just dig in on her haircut.
She was like, gotcha.
Yeah. She's laughing all the way to the bank.
All the way to the perm.
All good. I like that name.
All good is my mom's ex-boyfriend. This dude, all good. And the only reason we call him that is because we're like, hey, what's going on, man? It's all good. Remember that dude? All good. He had like one lazy eye and like half a beard, and I just remember he was always smoking crack. And my mom was like, "Be nice to John." I'm like, "Who the fuck is John?" She's like, "All good." And I'm like, "Oh."
Todd, how did you find her? Did you Google Pittsburgh girl bad haircut?
No, I just the father-daughter window commercials.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
she's not bad looking when she has normal hair.
Really?
I'll put it on the video.
All right.
I didn't mind the perm.
Sounds like you have you've been talking about her a lot. You got a little crush.
John wanted to grab that little
soon as I brought her up,
I like them Goldilocks.
did nothing but defending her as soon as I started crushing her.
Your fingers get caught in that thing. You know, you got to cut your hand out.
Chinese finger traps.
Z-Bird, you got a grounder.
Yeah, today we got rained out at work, so I was like, man, I'm going to go to the Verizon store. My phone's cracked. I'm either going to get a new phone or they're going to fix it because it's a store that sells phones, so it made sense. I walked into the store. Immediately, they sent me to a kiosk, and I'm like, can I just talk to someone real quick? Finally, they get to me after about 15 minutes of being there. I'm like, look, my phone's fucked up, and I was like, I just want it's paid off. I want to upgrade. And this girl couldn't have done a worse job of selling me, of giving me a phone. She was like, well, it's going to be like an extra $84 a month. I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I looked at the thing, it would be $32 a month. She's like, no, it'd be $84, I think. Wait a minute. I'm like, oh, my screen's cracked. Can I trade this in? She's like, I don't know. What did it say at the kiosk? I'm like, listen. This is
what do you mean they sent you to a kiosk?
There's
Like
a
computer.
There's a kiosk at the Verizon store that they're like, well, you can order your phone right on there. I'm like, but what the fuck are you for then?
Yeah, the kiosk is her boss. She was like, well, what did the kiosk say?
Yeah, it was driving me nuts. I'm like, and the kiosk isn't as easy to maneuver as like you'd think it should be. And by then I ordered my phone, did everything, and it was like, you owe $312. I'm like, listen, someone got to come here.
Yeah,
this is
right.
broke. You know, and she was like, oh, well, I figured it out. And oh, yeah. Well, no, you could pay $84 extra a month. And my bill end up being like $314. I'm like, wait a minute, I got one fucking phone.
Yeah,
like, what's going on? And like, no one could help me. No one could give me any answers. I'm like, listen, I think what the problem is, I'm paying for my girlfriend's phone line and this iPad and this iWatch. Cancel those. They're all paid off. I want to cancel lines. We can't do that here. I'm like, what the fuck do you do at the
what
Verizon
can you
store?
do here?
So I left and I literally texted my girlfriend's cousin and was like, I'm switching to fucking T-Mobile tomorrow. I'm like, I can't handle it. If they're too stupid to help me with anything in the store.
Yeah, they can't sell you a phone.
They can't even
You
sell
came in like, I need a new phone, and they're like,
A salesperson would have been jumped all over that. Like, listen, dude, we'll get you all this. Last time I went in there, the dude got me the phone, got me a free fucking case for my phone, and I didn't have to start paying for the phone for 3 months.
Where's this tonight? Where'd you go?
The same Verizon on the waterfront. This time I went in there, and the store's all changed around. They got these kiosks in there. There's some girl on a headset, and the rest of the people there are fucking useless.
I'm trying to be like the Apple store, except
The T-Mobile down there is way better than the Verizon.
Well, I'm switching. They got me to switch service.
Z-Bird phantomly calls me about 27 times a day.
I have a cracked phone. I have a default with my phone. They could have helped me, so I wouldn't get angry. You know,
Dude, I don't get it. Dude, I like the first 3 calls. I'm like, hello, hello. Then I'm like, all right, this dude's definitely butt dialing me. Then I let it go, and it keeps calling me, and it will keep calling me.
Yeah.
Then I have to
Be
call
annoying.
him, like, please, Please quit calling me.
Yeah.
Lock your phone, dude, please.
I do lock my phone. I understand it could definitely be annoying. This could definitely end our friendship. So I'm trying to get it taken care of, and like these people can't help me. So basically, me and my friend hate each other, and I don't know. What to do.
Verizon's on the chopping block.
Yeah, they're gone. I told the girl in the store. I said, you know what? I got to switch services. She was like, yeah, okay. And like I'm like, well, you guys suck. A normal person would say, let me get a manager so we can help you. I was
Yeah,
like,
don't go.
I was like, if no one here can help me with this, and I was like, with my new phone, is everything going to switch over? She's like, well, what we actually do is we'll send you the phone. I'm like, you don't have phones here? Well, yeah, but you'll take that phone home and you switch it yourself. I'm like, I don't want to switch it myself. I want you to switch it right now.
Right.
They couldn't do that.
Like,
I'm
listen,
like,
I
fuck
see
it.
the cords there. It takes two
Yeah.
of them. You just plug them back to back, and
Someone said they don't even give you fucking chargers with the new iPhones.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said, because that was one of the accessories you could buy. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
I've been riding with this for years.
What
now.
year is that?
Dude,
Or what
it's
kind is
a-
it?
It's a 8.
I got an
Yes,
8.
Yeah.
This is a fucking stupid 10. I just like the bigger one so I could see it.
My uncle was really bad with butt dial, dude. Oh, like butt dial. Like it's to the point where I don't pick up his phone calls until he texts me like, "Hey, I meant to call you on purpose." Then I'll call him back. But he fucking almost lost his mind one night. He had his cell phone in his pocket, and they're driving up to the Lamont. We can go up to the Lamont. Keeps asking his wife. He's like, dude, I feel like I forget their dog's name. Like I will call it Roman. Fucking, dude, I think like I fucking keep hearing like Roman barking. Do you hear that? And she's like, dude, what are you talking about? No, like we're not even at the house. Like, what are you talking about?
Are you losing your mind?
He was like, dude, I hear the dog barking. And she was like, I don't know what's going on, dude. Something's off with you tonight. So fucking. He goes to the restaurant. He continues to hear it, continues to hear it, continues to hear it. Asks like he's like boys with the dude that owns it. Dude's like, it was up there. He's like, dude, you guys got like a dog in the back? He was like, yeah, we got a dog in the back of the Lamont. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. Goes into the bathroom. It gets louder, louder, louder. This dude just had his phone on the whole time.
Talking to his dog.
And the dog was just barking. Yeah. I don't know. Like,
What phone did the dog have that they were communicating?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it was like, I don't know if he like accidentally like called the house or some shit. I don't know.
The
like,
dog answered the phone.
Yeah,
He's like, who is?
But he looked at the phone, and the phone was like fucking on. And then he hung up the phone. And he's like, oh, I'm just like
His battery was dead. And
yeah,
shit.
I don't know how to work a cell phone. Yeah, he's rough at it. I got a couple of gear grinders. The flight attendant woke me up to see if I wanted something to drink on the way down there.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Like, excuse me. And I like look up. She's like, would you like something to drink? Like, no. I'd like to be a fucking sleep like I just was.
2
Like,
seconds.
it's so hard to do in an
A
airplane.
fucking giant bottle of water sitting in front of me. Also, you fucking stupid asshole. Like, I'm a horrible plane sleeper. I was so excited to fucking be sleeping on a fucking
nice.
plane, and she woke me up, and I fucking was ready to kill her. Dude. Like, why in the world would you do that?
Who do you
Nobody
think
wants
you
to
are?
do anything else while they're asleep. They just want to be asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was
That's it.
thirsty, I'd have woke up.
I'd have
"Hey,
been
can I have
so
a drink?"
fucking pissed
Dude,
about
I
that.
just like looked at her. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Give me a ginger ale." But I was like, what an insane move that was. And then speaking of ginger ale, I was in the airport today, and I was so hungover, and all I wanted was a ginger ale. And fucking Fort Lauderdale fucking airport had Seagram's instead of Canada Dry.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say Schweppes, dude. That's the
dude,
low
Seagram's.
man on a totem
I
pole.
feel like Seagram. Yeah, I mean Schweppes is
Worse.
but Seagram's is compared to Canada Dry. Like
Canada Dry's the Cadillac.
just have
the king of ginger ale.
Just have Canada Dry like a fucking normal person.
What kind of establishment is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna start motherfucking you because you're carrying the wrong ginger ale. Like, figure it the fuck out.
Did you get it anyway?
Yeah, it sucked.
It's like
Oh,
way too
It's
flat.
like sweet
It's
and
It,
like
flat.
it didn't hit right.
Yeah, Canada Dry. Like when you, it's like
And it
when
has
you
some
open it up,
bite to it.
Yeah, it burns your throat.
Yeah.
Again, it's fucking delicious.
Jack made the best can opening sound. He was like,
That's what. Well, that's not me. That's Canada Dry.
Right, thank
That should be
God.
a commercial.
Yeah,
There it is.
There it is. But yeah, I don't think anybody in the world prefers Seagram's over
Dude,
Canada
you know who
Dry.
got good ginger ale? Z-Bird's not going to like me for this one. Is Aldi.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like their store brand ginger ale.
Whatever the hell it is, it's good.
Really?
is it in a can?
Yeah.
I would drink it then.
Surprised Lainey didn't get that. She loves Aldi and she also loves ginger ale.
Yeah, tell her to
Let
try
know.
the root beer
I
too. If
can't
you're a
do
root
it.
beer.
I've had the root beer, the ginger ale. I can't
tell her to get anything.
You don't like the root? You don't like the ginger ale from there?
I can't say I've had it. I know I've had the root beer.
Root beer's pretty good.
Yeah, I do enjoy it.
I can't tell her to get anything from Aldi's because I've talked so much shit on Aldi's.
Z-Bird hates Aldi too. What's
yeah.
up with you guys?
I mean, it's that stupid quarter. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That is redonkulous.
I don't like the meat selection from here. I feel like it's faulty.
I got some shit there one time, and it was like eating a fucking shoe, dude. It was like the toughest meat I've ever had in my life.
I don't like the general the people in there.
No, it's like the Gabriel brothers of food shopping.
Yeah, it got a weird it's just like, man, I'm going,
better than this.
I'm going to Trader Joe's. Get me away from these fucking animals.
I'm looking for Oreos. Oh, we don't have Oreos. We have Rios. You know, it's the cream on the outside, cookie in the middle. Like, what the fuck?
But sometimes, like, it happens.
They're
like,
decent,
it happens like a fair amount, and I'm like, oh, this is bomb. Where'd you get this bunch? She's like, Aldi's, and just like
I hate Addie does that to me. My girlfriend does to me too.
And I was like, oh, well. But like, yeah, Trader Joe's doesn't have name brand shit. Their Oreos are called JoJo's. They're good though.
But they're more. But the thing about Trader, you're paying more money there.
No, Trader Joe's is cheap.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's cheap.
Oh, I see. I was under the impression it was
So
like
was
Whole
I.
Foods.
I thought it was
Like
yeah,
an
I thought it was
uppity-
yeah, right, like Nordstrom's.
Yeah, I'm sure of cold cuts.
I kind of thought that too, but it's just not name brand shit, but it's like cheap. It's just cheaper stuff. A lot of organic shit and stuff like that. But now they got some. You can find some fire shit on Trader Joe's. I can't be talking about. We'll go on about 45 more minutes talking about Trader Joe's. What do you think? Take a little break here.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finest Podcast. We're our last segment of the day. What would Greenfield do?
What will Greenfield do?
Whoop whoop.
Do you want to do your one first that you sent me?
Yeah, sure. All right, guys, I got a weird question. Would you rather have sex with an average 25-year-old or the world's hottest 70-year-old ever?
The world's hottest 7-year-old ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
only one of those.
Yeah, well,
I had sex with 100 fucking average 25-year-olds.
right. I mean, I was like thinking that because of that question before about banging older chicks. I'm like, dude, would you rather bang the hottest 70? Can you imagine how hot the hottest? I mean, with nowadays, like,
That's what I was just gonna say.
Maybe like Christy Brinkley.
That's what. I mean, there's.
Look at Demi Moore or whatever. She's like 60.
That's not
another-
70.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but another 10 years, she ain't gonna be that fucking bad, right?
I
if
don't
you're,
know.
If you're aging this good, it can't take time for you that worse.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Years.
drop off a cliff, right?
No.
right. And how many times you can say I banged the hottest 70-year-old in the world?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good talking point.
Absolutely. We talk about it on
That's-
this
that's-
podcast for hours.
Put that on your resume.
Did you hear about Z-Bird? No, what happened? He banged the hottest 70-year-old ever. Like, no way.
Like,
That's
yeah,
fucking
dude, you gotta
sick.
subscribe on his My Fans, Fans Only, or whatever.
OnlyFans, yeah.
OnlyFans.
So you guys are all on board the 70-year-old?
I would go 70.
I guess.
Yeah.
What do you mean you
I
guess?
guess. I don't know. I'd like to see what she looks like.
know-
Can we Google the hottest 70-year-old?
Todd. Just put in world's hottest 70-year-old.
I need, yeah, I need,
I didn't
need an
specify.
idea.
There's not a definitive. There's not going to be like, here she is. It's fucking.
I guarantee.
I
something
just need a
pops up.
sample.
Her name's Helen, and she's from Akron, Ohio.
She
Like,
loves Pinochle, and she loves her.
I know
new hip.
Shirley was going for it. He loves Christina Applegate.
She's like, you said 70.
I know Applegate's like 50. Sorry.
She's 53. Her birthday's
Is she?
next week.
Yeah, I just Googled it right now. It looks like the most beautiful. They put up, let's see here, images. Let's see what. Wow, if this chick's 70,
Hearts. She's 70 years old. Is that what came up?
I don't know. Yeah, Carolyn Hart.
that chick is not 7 years old.
Yeah. Todd, we're going to post this if you're. If
Yeah,
you're
I'll add it to the.
Jack's over there grabbing his dick.
yeah, like the kids in center field.
Come on, Jack. Can we get a peek?
Dude, that's crazy
Show
if that's
these
true.
things.
I told you, modern science.
Jack
man.
zoomed in on it so close. He was trying to see her fucking puss.
Oh,
Now-
70? That's
now,
an
Rosanna, what do you
extremely
say?
hot 70, dude.
Yeah, now that you see a picture, yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's an extremely hot 70.
So, I mean, like,
Imagine
I
when she
feel
was
like
25.
70 isn't that old anymore.
70's the new 68.
With her, it would be 69.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man! All right, I got one here. Do you think it's acceptable to take your shoes off on an airplane? You could have if you have socks on. You think it's a cool move? You think it's a little weird?
All right, so I fly and I despise that. Like if you
Do
have like
you?
sneakers on and shit like that, and you take your shoes off, okay. If you're rocking some Crocs and you like slide your feet out of it, that's another story. Like,
Yeah.
you can't have cowboy boots on and like kick them off and be sitting there just.
What's the difference to you?
I don't know, man. I feel like your fucking foot's been trapped in there. I can smell your foot from here.
Yeah,
yeah.
That makes
all
sense.
day.
But
I feel like I used to take my shoes off on an airplane. Not a lot, but I definitely did
But
it.
now
But
it's
I
so
always
dirty,
had so I haven't done it for years because
Right.
I like realized like this might be a little white trash.
It is.
Yeah, I think it is. But I mean,
keep your feet down below. Don't be putting your feet up to where I could see them like
Right.
on the
keep
thing.
those fucking dogs underneath underneath the
yeah.
seat.
Right, and if you do, you gotta like slide them out of your shoe, ready to pop them right back on. Like, don't
Yeah.
get up and take a piss walking in your fucking
Yeah.
socks
That's
down
it.
the aisle.
That's
like,
insane.
This ain't your living room,
Nah,
dude.
People
yeah,
get
that's
too
fucking
comfortable
nuts.
too
Yeah,
quick.
gross.
Yeah, when he had ours off, made me like think of it. But
But a girl is also different than a
she
dude.
had socks. Yeah, I think socks is like really what makes the difference.
Clean
Absolutely.
socks.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
want to see some.
Yeah, you can't have.
I don't want like,
With, like,
off-white-
black on the
Black
bottom.
bottoms.
Yeah,
I mean,
no black
if
bottoms.
you're wearing dirty socks to the airport, you know you're gonna. Everybody has to get in their socks at the airport when you go
Yeah.
through security. So you're a real trash bag if
Yeah,
you're wearing
you just
some
don't even
filthy
care.
socks to the
You
airport.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fucking just shop at Aldi's fucking your dirty ass fucking socks.
Yeah, would you-
drinking Seagram's ginger ale all fucking day.
You loser.
Piece of fucking shit.
Oh, man. Is that all we got today, boys?
Yeah, no, I actually, yep, that is all we got because I thought I used my gear grinder for what we Greenfield do. I fucked that up. So, yep, that's it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, we got a comedy show September 11th. I'm going to be there. My man, Dr. Schultz, is going to be the MC. Samantha Bentley, Dawn Arder. Tickets online right now at ComtraTheater.com. Have a great week, everyone. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you.